Hi students, in part 5 we have discussed about Trayodasha Karana and dominance of Antakarana and Pratyaksha Badaka Bhavas. In part 6 we are going to discuss about enhancements or acumen that helps in the process of perception or Pratyaksha. In olden days, Pratyaksha was limited to size of the object, distance between the Indriyas and the object, and the shape of the object. But in this 20th century, there are many equipments, many instruments developed that helped the process of perception, that helped in the process of perception. So, the main example for that is the thing that you all usually wear, that is spectacle. This is a instruments that enhance the process of Pratyaksha, and this instrument enhance the process of vision. It gives more clarity to what we see, etc. The next instrument is hearing aids that we usually use. This instrument helps in the process of proper auditory perception. Then you all know about microscopes. In order to see microstructures like bacteria, viruses, small cells, etc., we will use microscope, telescope in order to see large objects which are far away, very distant from our eye. We use telescope like planets, stars, etc. Now coming to some medical equipments that applies the principles of Pratyaksha and helpful in diagnosis as well as treatment of many diseases. The first one is endoscopy. Endoscopy helps to visualize the internal channels. Many surgical procedures like laparoscopic surgery, etc., uses the help of endoscopy. Then comes X-ray. X-ray help us to visualize the fractures in the bone, any structural change in the bone, dislocations, etc. Coming to ECG. ECG means electrocardiogram. ECG helps to find informations about the functioning of heart. The variations in ECG will help us to determine the abnormalities in heart. Then ophthalmoscope. In order to find the structural problems with eyeball, we use ophthalmoscope. Then come to the simple one, that is our stethoscope and sphygmomanometer, the one we use to measure blood pressure, etc. Blood pressure. So these are the instruments through which the principle of Pratyaksha is applied, and we are getting a knowledge regarding the condition of the disease, condition of the patient, etc. I have given only examples of very few instruments. There are many equipments, many instruments that applies the principles of Pratyaksha. That is an assignment for you. You can think over these things. You can think over all the equipments that applies the principle of Pratyaksha that is helpful in the process of treatment, diagnosis, etc., etc. So this is the end to Pratyaksha Pramana Series 6 Part 1, and we will be continuing in Pratyaksha Pramana Series 6 Part 2.